and welcome to ECCB Connects, a production of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank designed to share with you who we are, what we do, and how we serve you. This week, we turn the spotlight on the 2025 Eastern Caribbean Central Bank Regional Security System Asset Recovery Unit Creative Youth Competition, an annual celebration of young talent across the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union. We introduce you to this year's winners, share reflections from the head judge and co-sponsor, and join the celebration as the Deputy Governor hands over the winning trophy and the prizes in one of the categories. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
EC Polymer Notes.
Here's how you can detect genuine EC polymer notes. Feel. Polymer notes feel smoother than the material from which paper notes are made. Look. Look for the clear window at the front and back of each note. This window allows you to see through the notes. If you hold the notes up to the light, you'll see the value of the note in an area of plain colored print. Tilt. A holographic foil is on the $100, $50, and $20. The images move and their colors change when you tilt the notes. Remember, detecting genuine EC polymer notes is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Feel, look, and tilt.
EC Polymer Notes. Cleaner, safer, stronger.
Thanks for staying connected. The ECCB RSS ARU Creative Youth Competition is part of the bank's outreach program. It is aimed at encouraging critical and innovative thinking, as well as raising the awareness of secondary school and college students in the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union on issues of economic and social development. It includes various genres of writing, composition, and creative expression such as essay writing, poetry, songwriting, and visual art. This year, the competition focused on essay writing and required students to pen essays on one of 3 topics. 1. Financial education should be a mandatory subject in all primary and secondary schools. 2. Following the success of Eastern Caribbean athletes at the 2024 Summer Olympic in Paris, sports should be leveraged as a means to help deter criminal activity, drive economic growth, and enhance national pride among the youth. And 3. How can the OECS reform its education system to foster creativity across all disciplines? Adin Corbette of the Montserrat Secondary School captured the first place in the 13 to 16 category of the competition.
I didn't think I was going to win because of all the different countries. So I screamed. I was like, yes, I did it. I did it. I did it. And now I just feel like any competition that I go into that has something to do with essay writing, that I feel like I can place, because guess what? I did it in this big stage. My topic was basically about how the success of the athletes from the ECCB countries, how they would have accomplished a lot in the Paris Olympics, and that stuck out to me because I myself am an athlete. As I said earlier, I like track and field. So it was really easy for me to write on, and I basically tried to instill the fact that sports is a big part in the Caribbean. It takes us far, it takes us to many places, and I think that the government and the country should, really pay attention to that aspect in the country.
In the 17 to 19 category, Endira Reeknauth of the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College in St. Christopher, St. Kitts and Nevis captured the first place.
The essay that I chose to write on is if financial education should be mandatory in primary and secondary schools. I did agree that it should be mandatory. My main points were mostly discussing stuff such as consumerism, overconsumption, the lack of budgeting in the current day, and just how people really don't manage their finances properly, which is becoming a very big problem. I felt very shocked that I won. I'm an aspiring writer, so being able to win in these competitions just affirms my writing ability, and it really encourages me to venture into my future endeavors as a writer.
Representing the judges, Robyn Joseph-Nathaniel of Antigua and Barbuda said that the whole experience was meaningful and that it was refreshing to see the quality of work produced by the young people of our region.
I think for me and for the other judges, I think the depth of thought and analysis, especially for their age range, stood out a lot. That you could tell that they thought about it. You could tell that they were interested in sharing their viewpoints, not just statistical evidence to prove whatever they were saying. And so that probably was a standout for a lot of us as judges.
The Regional Security System Asset Recovery Unit has been collaborating with the ECCB since the launch of the competition in 2018. Program Administrator Debra Whittington says that the goals of the CYC and her organization's mandate align and encouraged the youth of the region to continue to be engaged in activities that keep them on a positive path.
These days, it seems that our youth are all in the news for all of the wrong reasons, and increasingly they are being viewed in a very negative light. We think, therefore, that these programs help to place a positive spotlight on the region's youth and empower them. This then increases their confidence and their self-esteem. It helps them to recognize their capabilities, it motivates them, and it could be instrumental in steering them away from activities which are detrimental to themselves and their communities. So the more that we give an outlet to the untapped talents of the youth and encourage healthy competition, the more we contribute to their growth and positive development.
The winners of the 2025 Creative Youth Competition, their schools and mentor teachers will receive monetary prizes totaling 13,000 EC dollars. Deputy Governor Dr. Valda Henry journeyed to the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College in St. Christopher, St. Kitts and Nevis on 30th June to present the prizes to the first place winner and the institution.
Today, the focus is on the contribution of Endira Reeknauth and all of the other participants in the Creative Youth Competition. And this year, the competition was on essay writing. From 2018, we have revamped it, and so it changes genres, some songwriting, essay writing, art. And I understand that in 2020, CFBC won in that same age category, 17 to 19, for arts. And so second time round, Endira brings home the big trophy and the crown to CFBC. And again, I just want, on behalf of the governor and all of us at ECCB, to congratulate you, Endira, for participating, one, but also, very importantly, for winning in your category.
Inspired by your institution's unwavering commitment to fostering educational progress, and your dedication in this regard is not only uplifting, but also makes a positive difference in the region as a whole. Additionally, the CFBC expresses its sincere appreciation for its monetary award, and of course we also thank Ms. Reeknauth, whose stellar achievement made this award possible.
And now for this week's financial tip.
While it may be tempting to chase after high-reward investments, stick to well-researched, fundamentally sound investments.
We've come to the end of this week's episode of ECCB Connects. We congratulate all the participants and winners of the 2025 Creative Youth Essay Writing Competition. Thank you for watching. Be sure to join us again next week when we will be back with another program.